Oh yeah, that looks so good. Can't wait to bite into it. We are having a good evening. I'm sitting back by the fire again, just enjoying the warm spring weather. I wanted to make a video about the fishing that I did over the past weekend. Went out to Mountain Lake and caught 11 yellow perch. So a lot of my cooking videos are deep fried recipes, and I want to try something a little bit different. So I did a pan-seared lemon butter yellow perch, and then I'm going to make those into street tacos. So like I said, I caught 11 perch. We're using red worms, light tackle, had light action rod that I was using, and 4-pound test, and we were using red worms. So it's very I've noticed how different and tricky fishing can be. Like 2 weeks ago, I went out to the same lake and I was just nailing bluegill after bluegill after bluegill. I guess, they were spawning, they were bedding closer to the banks. So I figured, a week later, I'm probably going to have the same luck. Well, actually, I caught 2 bluegill and everything else was yellow perch. So I don't know if the bluegill are starting to move back out into a little bit deeper water now that they've been out to the beds or not. But yellow perch is what I was able to get a lot of over the weekend. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. Just remember, if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe, like, and notification button. Also want to do a quick call out to my late mother. Mom, love you, miss you, and wish that you were here with me enjoying this journey that I'm taking right now with the fishing channel. And then the next clip that I'm going to be showing is how I filleted the perch and made them into boneless fillets, so completely boneless. And then I'll catch you back here at the fire shortly, and then we'll talk about how I'm going to cook them. So everybody stay tuned, and we'll catch you here in a moment. Take care. Okay, so I'm going to take my serrated knife and I'm going to cut right behind the pectoral fin, and I've got the back of the yellow perch facing me. So I'm going to cut it at a diagonal. Okay, then I'm going to take my fillet knife and I'm just going to cut right behind the dorsal fin here, right on top. Just follow it down till I get to where the butt is. We're going to slide it down and then work that fillet knife all the way down towards the tail. All right, just like that. And then I'm going to flip this up and start going and using the ribs as a guide. You pretty much could just rip that off. Get a clean cut and just rip it right down. There you go. Okay, so that's all boneless. You got a little bit of pin bones right there, but for the most part it's boneless. So then you're just gonna leave yourself a little area right here where you can grab the skin and just work your knife, pull the fillet closer to the edge of the table, and then just glide your knife back and forth, getting as much of that meat as you can. There you go. All right, so that's all your meat, and that's what you're left with. No meat left on that right there at all. All right, and if you want to clean it up a little bit more, you just run your fingers along here, and there's little pin bones here. I would say you probably don't even need to take those out because they're so small. When you cook them up, they're probably going to cook out anyway. But if you want to, you can just make a cut right there. You can feel them. And then just make another cut here. And you can remove the pin bones. And then that's the boneless, skinless perch fillet that you're left with. All right, let's do it on this side now. So we're going to lift up, go back to our serrated knife, lift up the pectoral fin, cut behind the head, and we'll go back to the fillet knife and go right over the dorsal fin. until we get to the booty hole. We're going to slide the knife right on through, and you're just going to follow that all the way to the tail. Leave it connected to the tail, and then like I said, you can just come back up here with your hands, pretty much just pull that fillet right off of the meat right there, right off the bones I mean, and just trim that with your knife. Flop that over. Alright, then you're going to come back with your fillet knife. Remember to bring the fillet close to the edge of the table, and then you're just going to work it back and forth. Hold on to the skin with your left hand if you're right-handed, and just work it back and forth as close to the skin as you can. And then you're left with that fillet right there. Then like I said, you can go back and feel if there's any pin bones, which feels like there might be a little bit right here. So you can just cut those out. Alright. There you go. And then you're left with that fillet right there. Alright everyone, so I got 9 more of these to do, so I'm not going to make you suffer through that. So while you guys go grab a bathroom break and get you a snack, I'm going to finish filleting these up, and then we'll get back with you shortly. Everybody, welcome back to the fire. Hope you enjoyed the cleaning portion of the video. Now I just want to talk a little bit about how I went about cooking. So real simple, had all boneless fillets, put a quarter stick of butter into the frying pan and waited for the butter to kind of saute a little bit. Then we threw the yellow perch fillets into the pan. Literally, it probably took like 3 minutes at the most to cook them. They're real thin fillets, so it wasn't long at all. And one reason why I decided to make the street tacos is because the thin fillets, when you're pan firing them or pan searing them, they're gonna break up into little pieces. So it's perfect to spread on your tortilla. So that's one reason why I decided to do that recipe with the yellow perch. So once we got those all cooked up, then you're gonna see where I'm assembling the tacos. So we used flour tortillas, shredded lettuce, diced tomato, shredded cheese, homemade tartar sauce, and I'm going to have a link in the description below of another video where I made my homemade tartar sauce. And then we've got a lemon lime crema that I put on there for a little bit of a kick. Wasn't too spicy, but it did kind of give you that little bit of a spicy kick that you're looking for when you're having a taco. So but yeah, just stay tuned. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the fire, and you guys just watch me sear the fillets up, and then take a look at how I assembled the tacos, and then we'll catch you back here shortly. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, so what we're making today is pan-seared lemon butter yellow perch. So right now what I'm doing is just sauteing about a quarter of a stick of butter. Get that melted down real good. Turn my heat down a little bit. You don't need it real high. That fish is going to cook fast, and we don't want to burn the butter. Alright, so it's melting pretty good. Okay. And then this is all the fish that we were left with. That is 11 yellow perch. So we got the pans good and hot. I'm going to go ahead and dump these in. All right, Fishless fam, it's the moment of truth right here. So we've caught the yellow perch off camera. We cleaned the yellow perch. We've cooked the yellow perch. And now, the most fun part, we get to try the yellow perch. So like I said, we did a pan-seared lemon butter yellow perch street tacos. So now we're going to assemble the street tacos. So just give you a rundown of the ingredients that I have. So we've got our flour tortillas, we've got homemade tartar sauce. So what's in this is mayonnaise, sweet, salad cubes, dill weed, salt, and pepper. And if you want to see a video of me making this, I've got one down in the description below. We've got shredded cheese, shredded lettuce, tomatoes. This is our perch. And then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of cilantro, lime, crema sauce. So first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna take the flour tortilla, take some of this awesome homemade tartar sauce. We're gonna put that right on the bottom like that. Spread it around. Let's go ahead. I'm making 3 of these today for dinner. And if you're lucky, I might save you one. All right, let's get one more in here. Okay. All right, and then we're going to take our shredded lettuce. I'm just going to make a bed of lettuce here on the bottom. For our yellow perch to sit on. All right, there we go. Then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to lay the yellow perch right on top. Okay. Then after that, I'm going to take some of the tomato, and we're just going to dress the tomato right over that, as much or as little as you prefer. We got one running away there, but we're going to get him back where he belongs. There we go. All right. And then we're going to top it with some shredded cheese. All right. And then lastly, we're going to take some of the cilantro, lime, crema sauce. And we're just going to drizzle that right over the top. It's going to give it a little bit of spice. Can't have tacos without a little bit of spice, right? Oh, yeah. That looks so good. Can't wait to bite into that. Lemon butter, pan-seared, yellow perch street tacos. See how it tastes. That just tastes so good. It's so fresh. All those fresh ingredients. It's a good crisp to the lettuce and the tomato. Then you get a little bit of the tartar sauce in there. And then that crema on top. A little kick of heat. Not too much, but just a little bit. Oh, that's really good. I would recommend making this with any fish that you catch. Excuse me. Sometimes you just get tired of eating fried fish. So this is a good grilled fish or pan-seared fish alternative. Good recipe to make. Well, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this. I'll catch you guys out by the campfire. You guys have a good one. That's good. Well, welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the recipe portion of the video and watching me pan-sear the yellow perch and assembling the tacos. It was really a tasty meal. It was a good change from having fried food, uh, like I've shown you in my previous videos. But cooking the perch this way, it gave you a clean, healthy like taste to it, I guess. I mean, you had fresh ingredients, you had the fresh fish. It was light. I ate 3 of them. It just really hit the spot. So it's definitely something that you should give a try if you catch any kind of fish. You can't go wrong with fish tacos. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. I'm 5 subscribers away from hitting that 200 mark. So it'd be great to be able to cross that threshold at the end of this video. So again, I appreciate all of you for tuning in. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take care. All right, what'd you catch, Robert?
Catfish.
Is that your first one?
It's my first catfish.
Yeah. What are you going to name him? Whiskers?
Yes.
Hold it up. All right.